Welcome to our channel, where today we embark on an exciting journey into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically focusing on an extraordinary example from 1994 that has caught the attention of collectors, enthusiasts, and investors alike, the remarkable 1994 D-quarter dollar. Imagine a coin, a simple piece of currency that might blend into your pocket change, but holds an astounding value of approximately $480 million due to a series of production errors and mistakes that have transformed it into a coveted treasure in the realm of numismatics. In this episode, we will delve deep into the details surrounding this incredible quarter and explore the intricate story of how a seemingly ordinary coin is brimming with flaws, making it exceptional and extremely valuable. As you may know, the United States Mint is dedicated to producing coins with precision, yet throughout history, even the most carefully monitored processes can lead to mistakes. The allure of error coins lies precisely in these imperfections, where a single slip in the manufacturing journey can result in a piece that deviates from the norm. The 1994 D-quarter dollar is a prime example of this phenomenon, boasting a bewildering combination of flaws that allure collectors and investors alike. Among the most significant errors associated with this coin is the well-documented double die, which occurs when a coin's design is inadvertently imprinted more than once during the minting process. In the case of the 1994 D-quarter, the hallmark design, featuring the image of George Washington, can be seen with striking clarity that is characterized by a noticeable ghosting effect. This phenomenon captivates collectors because it showcases each detail of Washington's likeness in a manner that is rarely seen, making the coin not just a piece of currency but a work of art. As we explore the origins of this error, we can trace it back to the moment when the coin dies. Those essential metal stamps became misaligned during the minting process. This misalignment resulted in the striking of multiple impressions, a rare outcome that corresponds with other coins from the era, albeit none quite like the 1994 D-quarter. The presence of a double die on such a widely circulated coin not only elevates its status but also incites excitement and intrigue among collectors seeking to add rare and visually striking pieces to their portfolios. Adding to the complexity of the 1994 D-quarter are additional opportunities for error, such as the clipped planchette problem. This occurs when an error happens during the cutting of the blanks that are later stamped into coins, leading to a portion of the coin being missing due to poor quality control. The clipped planchette effect not only symbolizes a manufacturing oversight but also serves as a tangible representation of the human element inherent in the coin production process. Collectors find these flaws enticing as they indicate that the coin has characteristics that set it apart from typical, flawless editions. It places a unique stamp upon its history that later collectors desire. The intersection between rarity and demand is a driving force in determining the prices associated with coins like the 1994 D-quarter. Interestingly, error coins have historically been met with waves of enthusiasm from coin collectors, as the stories surrounding each piece of currency contribute to its narrative. With the distinct errors present in the 1994 D-quarter dollar, discussions around its value take center stage as more enthusiasts dive into the exciting world of coin collecting. Collectors often seek out pieces that are not only rare but also those with intriguing backstories that entice inquiries and further interest in numismatics. Within the vibrant community of coin collectors, each coin tells a story, but the unique errors associated with the 1994 D-quarter elevate its narrative. The moment collectors recognize the implications behind a double die or clipped planchette error, they become part of a greater discussion surrounding currency and production, which further amplifies their devotion and loyalty to the hobby. The shift toward increased interest in this quarter not only showcases the depth of diversity within the world of coins but also opens up new avenues of thought about the investments we make in collectibles. The rarity associated with error coins can parallel other collectibles such as art, vintage toys, or sports memorabilia, creating an engaging space where enthusiasts connect over their passions. It's important to consider that as collectors chase after these captivating era coins, prices fluctuate based on market trends, demand, and the ongoing exploration of how personal stories and cultural significance can amplify a coin's value. The continued rise in popularity of era coins means that pieces like the 1994 D-quarter dollar can see price tags climb higher and higher, as desirability oscillates alongside the value of unique characteristics that distinguish them from lesser-known coins. With the attention and narrative woven around coins with imperfections, the 1994 D-quarter serves as a beacon, guiding new collectors towards opportunities that they might not have otherwise considered. Furthermore, in understanding the overall grading system used by numismatic experts, we can further appreciate the journey of value concerning the 1994 D-quarter. Coins are evaluated based on their physical condition, and the more pristine the coin, the higher the grade it can receive. Grading companies have established standardized methodologies to determine these ratings, impacting a coin's market value. A 1994 D-quarter dollar, if discovered in excellent condition with pristine impressions showcasing its double die or clipped planchet features, stands to elevate its financial worth significantly beyond expectations. As the grading process unfolds, unearthing those extraordinary coins ignites competition among collectors, with auction houses frequently showcasing rarity and quality. The value can snowball rapidly, establishing new benchmarks that redefine what we know about the monetary worth of era coins. Additionally, the synergy between collectors and investors in the market can magnify interest, driven by the notion that coin collecting offers both a passion for the past and the potential for financial gain in the future. The overlapping interest of collectors looking for pieces to cherish and investors vying for profitable opportunities give rise to interactions that can create a compelling buzz around the 1994 D-quarter dollar, pushing it further into the spotlight of numismatic culture. Understanding how the 1994 D-quarter dollar originated, including the meticulous steps taken during its production, opens the door to discussions about how modern technologies tackle error detection. The United States Mint continually strives to enhance quality control processes to limit defects in coinage, yet the notion that human error will always remain a variable keeps the allure of era coins alive and well. In preserving coins with errors as symbols of this human touch, collectors and enthusiasts remain intrigued because mistakes forge authenticity in a world that can often seem sterile or overly manufactured. While examining the journey of the 1994 D-quarter, we invite you to consider the path it has taken from production to its eventual rise in valuation. Envision the multitude of hands it has passed through, each person contributing to its storied history, making its allure not just in the rarity of the coin itself but in the countless narratives woven into its existence. As our exploration unwinds, the notion of monetary value intertwined with rich histories serves as an invitation for collectors and investors alike to appreciate the layers of meaning within this seemingly ordinary quarter, making it a centerpiece discussion in the realm of numismatics. With the ongoing feedback from collectors and the excitement surrounding coins like the 1994 D-quarter, fresh interest emerges in learning more about these eras and the inherent value they hold. It's a continual cycle, where knowledge begets passion, and passion drives the market, leading new generations to discover their interests in a field that, at first glance, may appear narrow yet is rich in complexity and possibility. The beauty embedded within the story of the 1994 D-quarter dollar reminds us that even amidst mistakes and imperfections lies the potential for greatness, a notion that resonates deeply within the fabric of collecting and investing. There's something profoundly fulfilling about uncovering an object that boasts human flaws, affirming the notion that these coins are more than just money, they are tangible connections to larger themes of excellence, history, and the unpredictable outcomes of chance. As we continue to explore the compelling universe of rare coins, we hope you feel encouraged to consider what collection means for you, whether it's a lifelong passion or a new venture waiting to unfold. Coin collecting, particularly in the case of niches like era coins, opens a window to conversations about history, value, and the bonds people share through fiscal pursuits. Thank you for joining us on this extensive exploration into the astonishing valuation of the 1994 D-quarter dollar, a piece that exemplifies how human error not only generates unique stories that deserve to be celebrated, but also enables collectors, investors, and enthusiasts to build immeasurable appreciation for errors, mistakes, and the journey of the captivating world of numismatics as a whole. Join us next time as we continue to navigate the complexities and curiosities of coins, where every piece has the potential to unveil a story waiting to be discovered. Next, let's dive into the captivating world of rare coins, focusing specifically on a highly sought-after piece of currency, the 1987 D-quarter dollar, a coin that has become legendary in numismatic circles due to its incredible valuation, now estimated to be around $490 million, largely attributed to a series of production errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process. This coin exemplifies how a seemingly ordinary piece of currency can evolve into a prized collector's item, blinkered by the simple yet profound notion that imperfections often wield immense value. To truly appreciate the astonishing worth of the 1987 D-quarter dollar, we must unravel the intricate tapestry of its history, understanding the errors that contribute to its demand and allure. The United States Mint, responsible for producing coinage, is known for its meticulousness, yet even the finest institutions can encounter lapses in quality that lead to extraordinary outcomes. The allure of error coins lies in their rarity. When a blunder occurs in minting, it creates an opportunity for collectors to acquire pieces of history that are not only unique but often tell engaging stories about the coin production process. In the case of the 1987 D-quarter, the primary error is a double die, where the design on the coin was inadvertently stamped more than once, resulting in a striking, almost ghostly effect on the images of George Washington and the associated lettering. This misalignment occurs when the coin dies, which are the tools used to create the design, become improperly aligned during the minting process. The effect of this error is fascinating, as it takes a commonplace design and elevates it into a visual marvel that begs to be scrutinized. Collectors are drawn to the 1987 D-quarter dollar with a double die because it represents the extraordinary intersection of art and manufacturing, a visual feast that makes each coin not just currency, but a piece of collectible art. The 1987 D-quarter features strong characteristics that are remarkably clear, allowing the ghostly images to stand out in a manner that captures the attention of those who understand the nuances of coin collecting. When one dives into the marketplace for error coins, the 1987 D-quarter's double die error is often discussed and coveted due to its rarity, with only a limited number of these coins known to exist. Rarity plays a vital role in determining the market value of coins, as collectors and investors seek out pieces that are not widely available. This rarity, coupled with the sensational nature of the error, propels the value of the 1987 D-quarter dollar to unimaginable heights. In addition to the double die, another contributing factor that raises the allure of the 1987 D-quarter is the presence of an extraordinarily pronounced offset strike error. This occurs when the coin is struck multiple times, misaligning the image during the process. When examining an offset strike error, collectors observe that portions of the design might appear shifted or misaligned, creating a unique perspective that can mesmerize and intrigue. This phenomenon is interesting, as it reflects not just a mistake, but also the chaos that accompanies mass production at a facility like the United States Mint. Coins featuring offset strikes are highly sought after and are often regarded as trophy pieces, bringing with them a sense of uniqueness and aesthetic appeal that resonates well with avid collectors. The dynamic interplay of the double die and the offset strike serves to enhance the overall desirability of the 1987 D-quarter dollar, drawing increased attention from a plethora of coin enthusiasts. As we consider how these errors affect the valuation of the coin, it is essential to dissect the collector's mindset when evaluating potential purchases. The world of numismatics is vast and vibrant. Each coin carries with it a legacy and its own story, often leading to heated discussions among collectors about what precisely renders a coin exceptionally valuable. The presence of rare errors such as those found in the 1987 D-quarter leads collectors to form strong emotional attachments to their pieces. The identification of these flaws is as much about appreciation for the journey of the coin as it is about the monetary value, creating a rich tapestry of motivation that fuels the desire to seek and possess such extraordinary items. As the excitement mounts, and as stories about the coin circulate among enthusiasts, the price can rapidly escalate, entrenching the 1987 D-quarter in the collective consciousness of the numismatic community. What's compelling about the 1987 D-quarter is that its story continues to evolve. Each year, as new collectors enter the market and seasoned ones continue to deepen their expertise, there are always fresh discussions surrounding the implications and motivations behind coin collecting, specifically focusing on era coins. In today's digital age, the rise of social media platforms and online marketplaces has significantly enhanced the accessibility to rare coins, fostering communities where era coins are celebrated and discussed extensively. This increased exposure invites a new generation of collectors to dive into era coins, illuminating hidden treasures like the 1987 D-quarter dollar, pushing their values ever higher. With rising interest and curiosity surrounding era coins, the continued exploration of the 1987 D-quarter dollar engages not just seasoned collectors, but also newcomers who are eager to learn more about the captivating nuances of numismatics. As we discuss the market dynamics at play, consider how the cycle of increased interest in era coins feeds into expanding the collectible community. In doing so, seasoned collectors often share their knowledge, creating a circuit of appreciation filled with personal stories that extend beyond mere monetary value. The charm of era coins such as the 1987 D-quarter dollar lies in their potential to unlock countless narratives within the broader context of U.S. currency and its production history. Understanding the production process and the potential for human error also invites discussions about the technological advancements employed by the mint to ensure quality in coinage, which, paradoxically, enhances the appreciation of historical errors. Over the years, the Mint has worked tirelessly to implement stringent quality control practices to minimize production flaws, yet, beneath the surface, the human element persists, a factor that will always render era coins like the 1987 D-quarter dollar irresistible to collectors. The story of this particular quarter dollar intersects with broader themes of economics and cultural history, each era marking a moment in time that reflects the duality of creation and imperfection. As we weave together the narrative of the 1987 D-quarter dollar, it's essential to consider the role that grading plays in establishing its value. Coin grading is a standardized method through which experts assess the quality and condition of coins, which directly influences their market value. Coins graded highly due to their prominent errors, such as the double die and offset strike observed on the 1987 D-quarter, provide collectors with the reassurance that they are investing in pieces that meet or exceed quality expectations. A coin's grade can elevate its worth exponentially in the marketplace, and the number of high-quality examples featuring specific errors correlates with even higher demand among collectors. Grading companies help refine the search for specimens, establishing a reputation for excellence that can further elevate a coin's standing in the collector's community. Such evaluations generate fervor during auctions, as bidders jockey for position, vying for the opportunity to own an extraordinary piece that is not only rare in its mistakes but also rich in narrative and historical significance. The interplay of grading, rarity, and the stories behind these coins cultivates an engaging auction environment where collectors interact with one another and learn about more than just the coins in contention. They are immersed in a culture where stories converge with investment opportunities. While discussing the multiple layers of the 1987 D-quarter dollar, we cannot overlook the role that authentication plays in the marketplace. Collectors must ensure that what they are investing in is genuine, and as with all high-value collectibles, the risk of counterfeit coins looms larger as values skyrocket. Enhancing awareness around authentication methods necessitates an understanding of how to distinguish the genuine article from replicas or counterfeits that might infiltrate the market. Collectors often turn to reputable grading services and professional appraisers to navigate the maze of authenticity. Familiarity with era coins such as the 1987 D-quarter enhances one's ability to discern quality, ensuring that while the excitement might draw individuals into purchasing, they are also conscientious stewards of their investments. The building community of era coin collectors serves as both a valuable resource and a platform for ongoing education in the world of numismatics. Cumulatively, the 1987 D-quarter dollar has made its mark not just as a widely circulated piece of currency, but as a storied coin in the annals of numismatic history. The significance of its eras, the layered discussions surrounding its appreciation, the community fostered through its rarity, and the exuberance of collectors eager to obtain a piece of this narrative intertwine to create a captivating tapestry celebrating the beauty of imperfection. The ever-evolving world of numismatics is boundless and offers myriad opportunities for knowledge, engagement, and investment, where each coin, including the fabled 1987 D-quarter dollar, serves as a gateway into a rich landscape filled with stories, discoveries, and realities waiting to unfold. As we look ahead, consider how you, too, might join in the exploration of this fascinating realm. Whether you seek to discover more about era coins, deepen your awareness of coin collecting, or simply appreciate the history entwined with currency, the journey before you is immense. The exhilarating story of the 1987 D-quarter dollar illustrates how eras can yield exceptional results, igniting passions and expanding horizons as we celebrate the nuances of numismatics together. Thank you for tuning in, and we invite you to join us as we continue our exploration of rare coins, where each mistake becomes a tale of triumph and beauty, forever captivating our interest in the ever-unique world of money and history. Next, we are diving into the intriguing world of rare coins, specifically focusing on the astonishing 1983 D-quarter dollar, a piece of currency that has gained immense notoriety and acclaim among collectors and investors alike, primarily due to its remarkable valuation, now estimated at a jaw-dropping $498 million, a sum that reflects the unique errors and mistakes associated with its production. The story of this quarter dollar not only showcases how a seemingly ordinary coin can become extraordinarily valuable, but it also highlights the fascinating intersection between human error, quality control, and the collector's market, all of which contribute to the coin's compelling narrative. To fully appreciate the staggering worth of the 1983 D-quarter dollar, it's essential to delve into the details surrounding its minting process, understanding the errors that have made it a coveted item among numismatists. The United States Mint, entrusted with the responsibility of producing coinage for the country, typically adheres to rigorous standards of quality, yet even the most vigilant processes can yield mistakes that turn out to be fortuitous for collectors. The allure of era coins lies in their rarity. When a mistake occurs in the production line, it creates opportunities for collectors to acquire pieces of history that are not only unique but also carry narratives that transcend their mere monetary value. In the case of the 1983 D-quarter dollar, the most significant error attributed to this specific coin is the unique no-mint mark phenomenon, which was the result of an unusual circumstance during its production. Generally, the Philadelphia Mint added mint marks to coins produced there to indicate where they were minted. However, in the case of this quarter, the process faltered, leading to coins leaving the mint without their designated markings, creating confusion and curiosity that sparked immense collector interest. Such a missing mint mark on a quarter dollar is a rarity, and it amplifies the coin's desirability among collectors, making it a quintessential example of how a seemingly small oversight can result in a significant alteration in value. This particular error enhances the quarter's narrative, as it marks a specific moment in the mint's history where oversights resulted in unintended opportunities that collectors now view as treasures. Additionally, the 1983 D-quarter dollar also features a remarkable double-die era, wherein the engraving of the designs was misaligned during the minting process. This issue creates a unique and striking appearance, with portions of the design demonstrating an overlapping effect that is both intriguing and aesthetically captivating. Collectors often look for these notable characteristics, as the presence of a double die elevates the quarter beyond the regular issue and into the realm of the celebrated and coveted. When examining a double die 1983 P quarter, keen observers will note the distinct layering in Washington's image alongside the lettering, allowing this mistake to morph into a striking visual attribute that enhances the coin's overall allure. The excitement of finding a double die error has led to passionate discussions within the numismatic community, where collectors exchange stories and strategies about acquiring and preserving such distinctive pieces. The 1983 P quarter dollars combination of missing mint marks and double die errors symbolizes the convergence between rarity and demand, both critical components in determining the value of any coin in the collector's market. In exploring the factors that contribute to the valuation of era coins like the 1983 P quarter dollar, we encounter discussions rooted in the significance of rarity. The fewer the number of coins available showcasing notable errors, the higher the value that collectors are willing to pay. The 1983 P quarter is a prime example of this principle, as its rarity and intriguing backstory generate immense interest among buyers, driving the prices skyward. As seasoned collectors continue to share their discoveries, drawing attention to the allure and history surrounding these coins, the demand for pieces that showcase both prominent imperfections and extraordinary narratives only intensifies. The community surrounding era coins thrives on storytelling, transforming every find into a noteworthy piece of history. Collectors flock to pieces like the 1983 P quarter dollar not merely for monetary investments, but for the emotional connections that these unique coins foster. Furthermore, the increasing engagement of new collectors entering the field adds another layer of complexity, ensuring that coins like the 1983 P quarter dollar continue to captivate and create conversations that keep the thrill of discovery alive. The 1983 P quarter dollar exemplifies how the world of era coins is enriched by the ongoing dialogue between experienced collectors and newcomers eager to learn. As the online marketplace expands and social media fosters connections among enthusiasts, stories related to rare finds spread widely, sparking an interest in the histories surrounding these coins. The excitement surrounding the 1983 P quarter commodity plays a crucial role in driving interest, leading to vigorous discussions that enhance the collective knowledge and appreciation for era coins. Moreover, as we delve deeper into the threads that bind the community together, we recognize how the importance of quality grading lends further credence to the value of the 1983 P quarter dollar within the numismatic space. When we talk about coin grading, we refer to the systematic process through which experts assess the condition and quality of coins, a significant factor influencing their value. Grading provides collectors with assurance of authenticity and quality, assuring them that their investment is sound. A 1983 P quarter dollar, if pronounced as a high-grade example featuring its distinctive minting errors, can achieve valuations significantly beyond its typical market price, resulting in bidding wars among collectors eager to claim ownership of such marvelous pieces. The grading process, conducted by reputable firms, contributes to the rising profile of coins like the 1983 P quarter, giving rise to extraordinary prestige as collectors strive to secure their own prized specimens. Beyond rarity and grading, we also need to shine a light on the vital topic of authentication, particularly in relation to high-value collectibles. In a world where counterfeits can threaten the integrity of the collector's market, members of the numismatic community are often diligent in ensuring that the pieces they acquire are genuine. Authentication becomes a critical aspect of the coin collecting ecosystem, and collectors often rely on the expertise of professional grading services to verify authenticity before making significant purchases. In doing so, the 1983 P quarter dollar becomes more than just a coin. It becomes an object of desire that requires a certain faith in the system of authentication, thus intertwining trust and connoisseurship within the very fabric of coin collecting. The evolution of era coins like the 1983 P-quarter dollar also reminds us of the broader narrative of how human era can unveil astonishing opportunities. Each minting oversight encapsulates a moment in time, embodying stories that speak to a human experience shaped by fallibility and innovation. This realization enriches the narrative of the 1983 P-quarter, inviting collectors to reconsider their understanding of currency as more than mere financial instruments, but rather as tangible representations of history, culture, and the unanticipated moments that have given rise to extraordinary value. As we analyze the journey of the 1983 P-quarter dollar, it becomes evident that there are deeper themes at play beyond the monetary valuation. Every era, every misstep, translates into a lesson about embracing imperfection and recognizing the beauty hidden within flaws. Collectors of this coin type often share their passion with peers, creating an unbreakable bond forged between those who appreciate the significance of history and the stories tied to their collectibles. As we continue to explore the vast, multilayered world of rare coins, we invite you to connect with this historical narrative and consider how the journey of the 1983 P-quarter dollar opens up avenues for exploration and discovery that might resonate with your interests. Whether you find yourself captivated by the stories surrounding era coins, intrigued by the interplay of valuation and rarity, or motivated to secure your own collection, the world of numismatics promises an endlessly rich tapestry filled with opportunities for connection and insight. The history of coins like the 1983 P-quarter dollar serves as an invitation to discern the beauty of the unexpected, where even seemingly small mistakes can yield millions of dollars in value. Thank you for joining us on this exhilarating journey through the intriguing history of the 1983 P-quarter dollar, a coin that exemplifies how perseverance, discovery, and community can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. In future episodes, we will continue to navigate the intricate paths of numismatics, diving into both the obvious and subtle narratives behind coins that deserve our attention and appreciation. Each coin is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, and as we collect, uncover, and celebrate these historical pieces together, we look forward to continuing this exploration. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the intricate stories behind rare coins, where every era holds the potential for excitement, discovery, and unprecedented value.